If you're having problems in your sales career, this message is for you. You will never find me at the bottom of an activity dashboard. I may miss quota, but it will not be because lack of effort. Look, I post a lot on LinkedIn, on YouTube, used to work for a large technology company. And believe me, people may disagree with what you say. They may not like you. Some people may love you, but they must respect you for your effort. I want to be the guy that shows up early and leaves late. I want to be the guy that leads my team in calls. I want to be the guy that's asked by leadership to give new hires sales training. The only thing in your control is effort. Be known for your effort. This is all that matters. Reps who question, is sales for me? I don't belong in sales. Let me find another opportunity that's going to be easier. This passage may relate to your situation, and I have advice for you, so bear with me. I've been in sales for almost 10 years, starting as a BDR at a small company and working my way up to AE at a well-known international software company. Sounds sort of like my background, but the reality is that I suck at sales. I've been lucky enough to hide it for quite a while, especially given that I used to be very confident when talking to customers or colleagues. Back then, no one could have guessed that deep down, I felt like I didn't really belong in sales. I've had some success, of course, but I'm pretty sure that 95% of the deals I closed were due to external factors. Lately, this has really affected me and my confidence has vanished. The competition between reps, the dashboard, I'm definitely at the bottom. Well, I've got a solution for that. Effort, the empty pipeline reviews, chasing prospects. I'm the type to think if you're not interested, I don't really care. It's your problem. I want to pause here. How many times is this person just assigning responsibility to things outside their control? It's actually sort of cringeworthy for me to read this, but it's important so I can share valuable advice in case you're feeling like this. Deals over which I have no control. You do have control over all your deals. People buying and then canceling their orders, your fault. All of it makes me sick, and I feel like I just don't want to do it anymore. But I've absolutely no idea what else I do. This is the biggest issue that I have. Bad results make me feel like I'm not good at anything, not to mention the pay cut I'd have to take if I quit sales. It's hard to admit, but I feel like whatever I do, the consequences will be negative. What a disgusting mindset. What's your advice? I'm not even sure you can help, but maybe I'm asking this question because all the underperforming reps, okay, done reading it. So, few things here. Number one, effort is in your control. So if you were at the bottom of an activity dashboard, personally, I would be ashamed. They used to send out an email to all of the reps in our organization, and it was basically a daily activity report. Calls, prospects added to sequence, meetings set, opportunities qualified, so pipeline added, and I believe that was it. I wanted to be at the top of that every single day, no matter what. And if I'm not at the top of it, it better be because of a reason like I've had meetings all day, I'm progressing opportunities forward. Your effort is the only thing in your control, along with attitude. So if you're viewing all of these things like they're out of your control, oh, I have the worst book of business. Oh, sales isn't for me. Oh, the prospect decides not to buy. It is your fault. It is nobody else's fault besides yourself. So assign and accept all of that responsibility and take extreme ownership, as Jocko Willink would say, and this will liberate you because you'll realize that you can influence what happens. You can control what happens. You decide what happens based on your daily activity and how you show up. This is why effort is so important. As I shared at the very beginning of this video, people may not like what you say. People may disagree with what you do, but they must respect you for your effort because deep down, it triggers something inside of them where they know that they are not maximizing their potential. And if you are questioning if sales is for you, if you are starting to lose belief, I feel it. I've been in those positions before and it's not fun. But believe me, you need to tap into your limitless potential because you can do more, you can be more, And it starts with believing that you can do it and accepting full responsibility for the good and the bad, and recognizing that all you can control is your effort and your attitude and your actions and how you use your time. So by focusing on the successful inputs of pipeline generation, finding prospects, calling prospects, pipeline health, showing up to those discovery calls as well prepared as possible, knowing your medic, knowing all of your questions, showing up to your solution presentation, having a well-constructed narrative of the specific feature functionality you are going to show that is actually relevant to their business, not just covering every single page because that won't stick. Showing up to your proposal call with well buttoned up, understanding the numbers, being ready for them to say, hey, this is too much, being ready for them to say, hey, we're speaking with your competitor. These are all factors within your control. And if you're feeling that sense of, well, there's so much I don't know, self-development, watching videos like this one, doing due diligence, reading books, speaking with other people on your team. If I were in a position where I was, and first off, this person's been in sales for 10 years, promoted from BDR to AE. Clearly they have some success. There's no way 95% of their deals were totally out of their control. But if you were in sales, you need to be able to answer the question, are you a career salesperson? You must be fully committed to the profession of sales. And by doing so, you will start to realize that mastery is an infinite pursuit. You don't just wake up, snap your fingers, and all of a sudden you've mastered sales. You will forever be mastering sales. And I remember speaking with an enterprise account executive leader at my previous company, and he said the reason why he likes his job is because he's working with career sales professionals, people that have accepted and decided consciously, I am a career salesperson. I'm going to do whatever it takes to be successful. I'm not doubting whether this is the career for me. If you're having those thoughts, then it's probably because you have not fully committed. And if you're unable to fully commit, then get out of the profession. It's not for you. Do something that's less paying. And with that comes less responsibility, less accountability, and you'll slowly evaporate into a life of conformity and being comfortable and complacency. And if that's what you want, go for it. But for those of you who want more, who want to be more, who want to achieve, who want to be successful, sales is one of the best professions to do that. It's going to teach you the skills you need to pursue your entrepreneurial ambitions like what I'm doing today. And this is a message to those of you who are out there questioning, doubting yourself, lacking confidence. Get back to the basics. Focus on what you can control. It is your effort, it is your attitude, and it is your activity. Those three variables, reflect on them and do something about it. And like the video now if you haven't already, if you found value, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Bye.